Naples at night. The air is thick with the scent of salt from the sea and secrets whispered down narrow alleys. In this world of shadows, one name was spoken only in hushed tones: Paolo Di Lauro. He was known as Caruso o Milionario, the millionaire, but you wouldn't see him flashing his wealth. You wouldn't see him at all. His power was like the air itself, everywhere, and invisible. He built an empire on drugs and silence, ruling the city not with loud threats, but with a quiet, suffocating presence. This is the story of a man who became one of Italy's most feared bosses by mastering the art of being a ghost. Born in 1953 in the tough Naples neighborhood of Secadigliano, Di Lauro grew up surrounded by poverty and the ever-present hum of the Camorra. For a young man like him, the criminal world wasn't a choice. It was just the path of least resistance, woven into the fabric of daily life. He learned early that true power wasn't about flashy displays or violent outbursts. It was about patience, discretion, and above all, silence. In a city bursting with noise and chaos, Paolo Di Lauro learned to be quiet. This quietness became his greatest weapon. By the 1980s, he had built an invisible empire. While other bosses craved the spotlight, Di Lauro operated like a phantom CEO, creating a vast international drug network that stretched from South America to the streets of Naples. He used coded communications, safe houses, and hidden channels for money, all designed to last. He wasn't a gangster. He was an architect of silence. His control was absolute, yet he remained a myth, a man whose face few could recall. At the heart of his fortress was his family. He had numerous children, raising them inside a gilded cage where loyalty and fear were one and the same. They were taught the family business and the family code: silence. But silence, as a foundation, can crack. By the early 2000s. Younger, more ambitious factions within his own clan grew restless. They wanted more money, more recognition. The quiet discipline that built the empire began to crumble, leading to the infamous Scampia feud of 2004. The streets of Naples erupted in a bloody war as his empire turned on itself. The silence was broken by gunfire. In the end, the man who lived in the shadows was captured in the most unremarkable way. In December 2004, police found him in a modest apartment, living quietly. No shootout, no dramatic standoff. Just a knock on the door, and the reign of the silent shadow was over. Today, Paolo Di Lauro is a ghost in a prison cell, his empire fractured. But in the alleys of Naples, the silence he perfected still lingers. Power changes its face, but the silence endures. Thank you for listening. Follow for more stories from the shadows.